And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
The shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
On the wing, Harris.
2 minutes remaining.
A 3 from MP.
2 minutes.
Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Embiid. Offensive rebound. And it goes down 2 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the inside. Aldridge, the pass to KD. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got his 3rd assist on the night.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Harris outside. On the wing, MP. He's got 27.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Going inside, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. MP with it, picked up by Harris. MP passes to Durant. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid kicks to Harris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can create major issues.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Got it off in time. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big...
Now
deciding to change it up. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Harris against Brown. Harris, bounce pass. And here is Milton. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shake Milton is out there with Green. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Embiid. And it's Drummond in at power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embry the pass to MP. Launches it. And the Nets, another 3.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Off target from outside. Now Green. Harris outside. Back to Green. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Nice job on the offensive end tonight. Was there anything you saw from defense earlier in this one that you...
No, Candace, not really. I felt like I was able to impose my will on them.
Just got off the phone with your agents, and they filled me in on the plan.
Cool. What you... All right, Hey, yo, Rick, my phone been blowing up, G.
Oh, good. That means it's working.
What do we...
Making time for myself, trying to play me with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health, another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brothers, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she bold, phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit. Aligned with live, timeless. Hear the verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peep the science. Ride it, try and find it. Supreme timing, keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak, was taught to teach. Need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe. Bold like the rain. On the better things. On the better things. Gotta let it breathe. Bold like the rain. On the better things.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Outside of the season rewards, my team has a bunch of pink diamonds for you to earn. With Ja Morant Limited, George Gervin as the...
Terrific view of the nighttime trip before...
Brian, thanks.
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. P.J. Washington out there. Teams that last season made it deep into the playoffs before being eliminated. Doris, you wonder if there's a fatigue factor starting back at zero, so to speak, with a new season.
Yeah, B.A., without question. Some teams never recover from those playoff defeats. Sometimes it leads to roster change. But to me, that hunger to persevere, that has got to be there.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 17. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. Through social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Here's Book Night.
And again, another missed shot. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Smith outside. To the paint. Book Night shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Well, the Nets shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. MP right side.
With the VCI.
This one for 3. And the Nets get it back. Nice shot by Millsap.
Defensively, their
He's at
effort
66,
hasn't been great
but
early on.
yeah.
For the Hornets, they're shooting just
I can shoot.
38% so far in this one. Smith outside. Stolen by MP. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Mills. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
MP outside. The three is up. And that makes him 3 for
Well, I
4.
can
He's
shoot,
looking
though.
good. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has
Yeah, I
different
can shoot.
views of how MP should be
Good.
used.
Well, BA, the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
Bouknight's shot is good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Millsap outside. MP outside.
Yeah. Look. Yeah.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Launches a three, and the Nets another three.
That's a big time response from MP. You want to make a three? I'm coming right back with one of my own.
High arcing shot. Basket counts. Bouknight's got 9. Here's Mills. A deep three from MP. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Nets. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4. One of the most versatile offensive players in the league.
I really like the step back move.
Grant, that step back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Charlotte, Ish Smith out there with Bouknight. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's McDaniels in at the 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
NBA, last season the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around. Playing a switching defense and going zone, the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Fires it. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP outside. Three-pointer, no good. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oubre with room to shoot. The shot misses, and it's the Nets taking it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
MP outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
They get it back. Pass to Bouknight. Tipped. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Smith with it, and it's Mills picking him up. They double him with MP. Here's McDaniels. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Now here's Millsap. Defense right on it. Outside, Brown. From deep, MP. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
MP stepping to the arc and making it look effortless.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game...
Substitution for the away team.
There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 21.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
That's tipped. Pass to Washington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. MP way outside. And they recover it. Griffin finds MP. There's the triple. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Millsap against Bridges. Bouknight's shot is good. Bouknight's got 11 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
From deep, MP. Offensive rebound. Back to Mills. Lets it go from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Mills has gotten his second bucket of the game. 1 second left. That shot off. And through one half, it hasn't. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the... Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Bouknight in for Rozier. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 27 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Paul Millsap is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's MP. And it's Nets. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And the first one at the line is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Smith passes to Bridges.
Brooklyn foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land through this game, guys.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Smith finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Oubre with it. Picked up by Griffin. Puts it up from the high post. Oubre can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to MP. From outside the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Booknight.
My ears ringing.
Oh, he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
His first foul.
The officials
My ears
right
was
on
ringing.
top of
What is
that.
it?
At the line for Charlotte, James Booknight.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And Brooklyn shooting a marvelous 61% thus far in the second half. On the wing, MP. He's got 36 points. Charlotte
My
is going
ears was
2 of
just
6
ringing
from
just then.
downtown here in the second half.
I said my ears was ringing.
Pass to
Sorry.
Booknight. And Mills pulls it down. Well, the Nets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. To the middle. Here's Griffin. It's good.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just
I'm about to drop 40 points.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last one, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Booknight. Rebound, Brooklyn. Millsap's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Okay.
And here's MP from outside, and again. For 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And
Boy,
he
I'm
just
telling
can't
you.
be denied from deep. Now he's tied for
This is
most
scary
threes in a
sight.
single game. Amazing. Here's Bridges.
I said this is scary sight.
Oh, great D that time from MP.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Fires the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges, left side. Pass to Booknight. And he drives in. Here's McDaniels. That'll count. Off on that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going and connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic
I made 15
performance
threes.
by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Back to MP. Pass to Johnson. MP outside. Fires from deep.
And the crowd.
It's my little sister birthday. I mean, tomorrow.
He's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Brown passes to MP.
No, she's not turning to it.
Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, the Hornets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Smith against MP. Takes a 13-footer. Jones. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
To the wing, right side. Johnson passes to MP. Let's go with a three. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look
Great job.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Booknight to the inside. Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal.
It's going to be on MP.
Well, that...
Checking in for the away team.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. And here's MP from outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
You can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. McDaniels is checked in for Oubre.
Jalen McDaniels.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Johnson finds MP. From downtown. The shot, no good. And the Hornets going the other way now. Here's McDaniels.
I'm coming back from the weekend to watch
32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, MP.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, if you want to earn a whole new legion of fans, this is how you do it. A sensational performance off the bench, one that's sure to earn you minutes next time out.
So far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our...
All right, I got a question. Regarding the social media post that you liked.
Man, I'm too focused on improving as a player to pay attention to all of that.
So are you... All right, well, would you say getting yourself trending was the goal?
I'm human, high, real Frank. I don't know why I'm not always trending, to be honest with you.
I'm not surprised at all that MP was stooped this low.
Making time for myself. Tried to play me with the cards that they dealt. Or just putting scars on my health. Nothing not.
one of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to get up and down the court in some transition drills.
What you gotta do? Like what kind of breaks? I was about to get up. No. That's all right.
Hi, I'm Mason, voice of the Detroit Pistons, here to announce the 2K TV top plays of the week. Now,
but traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Welcome, everyone. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. This season, there must be a lot going on in a rookie's head, right, during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time Summer League starts and training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition.
AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part.
Inside, here's Neto, and he converts the layup.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
MP against Hachimura. Here's Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to Indiana. Here's Neto. A rebound by the Nets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. That they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Harden. Neto, the pass to Bryant. Back to Neto. And the rejection by MP. There's the three. No good on the shot. And the Wizards now going the other way. By the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. 3-point lead.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper, but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Poked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Mills, who's checked in for the Nets. And a switcher also for Washington. Berton has checked in. Here's Neto. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here.
Outside, Beal feeds it to Bryant. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Over in the corner, Brown kicks it out to MP. The three. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards trail by 7. Bertinez passes to Neto. Got a piece of it. Griffin with the steal. Beal against MP. 26 seconds left in the first. Buries it from three-point range.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The three from MP. And the Nets another three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 11. We'll take a quick break and get you back to the end.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort.
It's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stopped.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Brown, MP out there with Mills. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Knocked away and stolen by MP. It's up a 3. That shot no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Pass to Bertans. Traps in the tray. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And here's MP for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Drills the three-pointer. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP outside. Brown dishes to MP. A 3 ball. And the Nets another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside Bryant. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. MP deciding where to go with it. Launches a 3. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are...
In for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. And MP, he's subbed in for Patty Mills. Then for the Wizards, Harrell, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dinwiddie. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nets?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Neto with the bucket.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Bryant with the rebound. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 16. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Neto's got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The three from MP. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hachimura. Last game we saw him score 13. Harrell finds Hachimura. Back to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by MP. Brooklyn leading by 14. Dishes it to Harden. Hachimura against MP. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Deal with it. Passes it to Hachimura. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise in fire.
And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 3-pointers that quarter. Back to the... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first. Substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Joe Harris. MP's checked in for James Harden. That's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Washington, Ryan is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Davis Bertans subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Taking a look at the Wizards. Harrell is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bryant in at the center position.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And finish off by Bryant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hand.
Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 33.
You know MP was feeling this shot, looking totally at ease and letting it fly from the arc. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From past the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers. Good, another from three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Beal's shot is good.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
On the wing, MP. Three-pointer. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Harrell. Here's Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The drive by MP. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball.
It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. A shot off that time. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. MP against Harrell. And a wide open look for MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 48.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Wizards trail by 20 to the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nets shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Beal against MP for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
MP outside. Millsap finds MP. The tray. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 8th assist here tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at
you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 15. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game? Out there on the floor for the Nets. The Wizards also changing it up. Bryant is checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bertanis. And Raul Neto subbed in for Hachimura. Embry out there with MP.